It's a Lego camera, Lego film reel, celebrating the 100 years of Disney. I thought it was cool. Probably gonna be in the little area there for the rest of my videos. Cool stuff. And it fits, because today we are talking about Legos, specifically Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues. You're probably thinking, wow, that's a really weird and specific thing to make a video on. To that I say, well, welcome to the N. Sebastian channel. This is pretty much the weird kind of stuff we do. And second, let me tell you, this game is crazy, and there is a lot to be discussed with this game. So let's hop into it. Alright, Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues is a very quickly made sequel to the first Lego Indiana Jones game, and it kind of raises questions of why did this happen so fast, why was there a sequel so fast, and how come, you know, a big chunk of this game is over the same topics of the first one. You know, it's kind of a weird situation. And the answer to that is, well, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's the answer to pretty much everything when it comes to Lego Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and Lego made a deal around the time that the film was being made. Indiana Jones was coming back. It was coming back into the scene. There was going to be a new movie, and with that comes new marketing. So before the movie came out, Indiana Jones made a deal with Lego, pumped out a bunch of Lego sets, pumped out the first Lego Indiana Jones game, and man, was I having the time of my life with all of that. Yeah, I got the sets. Yeah, I played the game. That's what it's all about, man. But that's the thing. That was before the movie Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out. After Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out, well, we got the sequel game. And a few more sets, but things slowed down after that because, those of you who know, the movie wasn't received all that well. It kind of became infamous, specifically for a certain scene with a nuke in a fridge. But yeah, the movie was seen as not very good, or at least not good enough compared to the other movies, and I kind of agree. So yeah, things slowed down, but hey, money has to be made, so even though people didn't really like the movie that much, post-movie, the sequel game, Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues, was still coming out. And let me tell you, this game is the black sheep of the Lego games. The most controversial one of all time. Some people straight up hate this game. Some people think it's just okay. Some people think it's actually kind of ambitious in certain areas, but maybe could have been done a little bit better. And I kind of agree with that. Definitely has some small things, definitely could have been done better, but the one thing I will say about this game is it eats, sleeps, breathes chaos. It is absolute chaos, and that's why I'm talking about it today. Because this game might be the craziest Lego game of all time, and I gotta talk about it. So, Lego Indiana Jones 2 follows the stories of the Indiana Jones movies. Now, there were 4 at the time. There's the 5th, but yeah, this was way before that. So yeah, there were 4 at the time, following the story of the 4. So, how do you think they told the story of the 4? Did it go by release orders? Movie 1, Movie 2, Movie 3, Movie 4? Did it go chronologically? Because, if you don't know, Temple of Doom actually takes place before Raiders of the Lost Ark in the Indiana Jones franchise, so did it go 2, 1, 3, 4? No. No. See, the game actually went beginning of 4, 1, 2, 3, rest of 4. Nice order to do things here. Okay, technically you don't have to go that order, that's just the order I went when I played the game. Technically you could go all of 4, then 1, 2, 3, but you could also do beginning of 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of 4, like I did. Which is just such a weird way to do it, isn't it? But yeah. As I stated before, this game came out literally because the 4th Indiana Jones movie came out, so it focused heavily on that movie. See, this LEGO game did something different that no other LEGO game did before. Typically, how LEGO games are structured is there are these sections where there's 5 to 6 levels, and they usually follow the chronological order of a film. Typically, that's what happens. LEGO Star Wars did it, the first LEGO Indiana Jones did it, even LEGO Batman did similar things. But this game decided, instead of giving 5 levels for each movie, it gave 5 levels to the first 3 movies, and then gave 15 levels to the 4th movie. Because it really wanted to focus on that 4th movie. And thus, yeah, things are weirdly dragged out in that section. There are random things that just come out of nowhere and you're like, yep, gotta do a whole level where we're just doing this now. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, stretching stuff out because it just really liked that 4th movie that much. The game lives in chaos. So yeah, the game starts off in the 4th film. And the way this game is structured, it's quite a weird way. Because each section, like I said, each section has 5 levels, but each section is actually an open world, which is unique. This was kind of an ambitious thing for the time. No other LEGO game did this. Other LEGO games before this had a hub world where you can go into each of the levels. This is the first game that took away the hub world and instead gave us open worlds for each section of 5 levels, which, on paper, is pretty cool. But in practice, oh boy, the chaos ensues. So, yeah, the game starts in the 4th movie. Weird place to start us, but alright, let's go through the game and let's see what we have going on here. So the first level is, well, a mini-boss level. You fight a mini-boss, and yeah, it's kind of fun. You get to see the new whip mechanic, but yeah, it's a mini-boss, and then that's the end of the level. Super quick compared to any LEGO game before then. That was the fastest level ever. You just beat the mini-boss and then that's it. So, well, that's level 1, just beating a mini-boss. Okay. Guess the new whip mechanic is fun, but yeah, that was super quick and disappointing compared to the other LEGO games, but hey. First levels can't be bangers, you know, maybe. Unless we're talking about the first LEGO Indiana Jones game, but whatever. Maybe the game will get better with the other levels. Let's see what the second level is. The second level is better. It's a puzzle level. You gotta solve the puzzle, and it's more like the previous LEGO games, so yeah, it's more enjoyable than the previous level. That's good, but it's also still short compared to the other LEGO games. It is still just one area, when in the other LEGO games there would be several different areas to go through, passing through, progressing through the level. This time it's just one area for the whole level. Little disappointing, but hey, you know, there's puzzles to figure out and it's kind of cluttered. And fun fact, this second level, it takes place in a fake city where a nuke is being tested during the Cold War, and this scene from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull actually inspired Nuketown from Call of Duty. So, yeah, in this level of this LEGO game, you get to essentially play through Nuketown from Call of Duty. This game is chaos. This is why I like this game, because there's stuff like that. Chaos is everywhere. So yeah, after that, you see the infamous nuke the fridge scene. Yeah, that level was alright. More like the previous games, but still too small and disappointing. Whatever. Anyways, let's see what the next level is. The next level has you just fighting a bunch of criminals in a diner. Just beat up a bunch of guys in a diner, and then that's it. Once again, one area, one setting, and then you just beat up a bunch of guys, and that's it. Super quick level, and that's it. Pretty disappointing. But, alright, maybe the next level. Eventually, we'll find a good level somewhere, right? So, the fourth level is actually a vehicle level, and I'll say this, personally, I think the vehicle levels is actually where this game shines the most. I think these vehicle levels are genuinely good. It actually feels like a chase, kind of gives me Mario Kart vibes, but with Lego, and you get to like ram into each other and stuff like that. It's actually kind of fun, and I really enjoy the vehicle levels. They're still small and quick, but I think they're actually the most enjoyable parts of this game. So, decent level. And yeah, Lego games have...
My camera decided to stop working on me in the middle of what I was saying, so here's this shot where I'm on a bunch of garbage and the angle's garbage and I'm literally like laying down doing this. It's garbage. This is your fault, camera. You brought this on yourself. Okay, as I was saying, yeah. Lego games have not been good with vehicle missions, so this game actually having a good vehicle level really says something, really gives a statement. But yeah, still quick, still not the best, but hey, let's see what the fifth level is like. Let's see what that is. And then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's a train with giant robotic arms, and you gotta have a boss fight with it. Giant robotic arms, you gotta have a boss fight with it. What in the world is happening? Good thing I got this trash angle. Good thing I'm in a bunch of trash. Because that was a load of trash. What was that?
Yeah, there's this train, and it's got robotic arms, and we gotta have a boss fight with it. What? This train just comes out of nowhere, and it's got robotic arms, and you gotta have a boss fight with it. Yeah, this did not happen in the movie. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. What is happening? Sure. Why not? Yeah, that was that, so okay, you beat that, and that was the first section of the fourth movie for LEGO Indiana Jones 2. That was basically the introduction section, and yeah, that was quite the ride, quite weird. Yeah, definitely a downgrade from the previous games, but hey, you know, I guess gotta make do with what you got. The one puzzle level was alright, and the vehicle level was kind of fun, but yeah, the rest, what was that about? Weird. But hey, now that you made it through the beginning section, now you can play the other movies and actually maybe have more fun. Well, let's see what Raiders of the Lost Ark has to offer. Let's see what that is. So let's go level by level in that one. Alright, so the first level of Raiders of the Lost Ark is a mini-boss level, and you just beat the mini-boss. And that's it. It's one area, you beat the mini-boss, and it's over. Oh. Well, Raiders of the Lost Ark is great, so it's gotta get better from here, right? Alright, level 2 is you fight a bunch of enemies in one location. Just one location, you beat up a bunch of enemies and it's over. What? Okay. Level 3. Level 3 is a fun puzzle level. Okay, it's still just one area, but decent enough puzzles, decent enough stuff, and you have a little bit of fun there. Alright, still just one location. Alright. 4th level is a vehicle level. Fun. And then 5th level, random out of nowhere boss fight. Wait a minute. Mini boss. Beat up a bunch of enemies. Puzzle. Vehicle. Final boss. Isn't that the same as the other section? Yeah, it was a mini boss. A puzzle. Beat up a bunch of enemies, a vehicle, and a final boss. These are the same kinds of levels. Is it just the same 5 levels done again and again, copy and pasted again and again? This can't be the case. Let's see what Temple of Doom is like. Alright, first level is a vehicle level. Alright. Second one's a puzzle level. Oh no. Third one's beat up a bunch of enemies. Oh, great. 4th one's a mini-boss. Come on. And 5th one's a final boss. God damn it! Well, certainly, Last Crusade can't be this way. First one's a mini-boss. God damn it. Second one's a puzzle. Come on. Third one's beat up a bunch of enemies. Oh. 4th one's a vehicle. And 5th one's a final boss. So this game has 5 kinds of levels, and they just replay them over and over again. You done all 5 of them? Great, that's it. You just do them again. For the whole gameplay. Yeah, maybe this game isn't the best game. So, you're probably thinking, yeah, this game probably sucks. Hearing all that. Focuses so much on the worst movie. All the levels are lame and generic and you play them over and over again. It's gotta be a bad experience. And you'd be mostly right. But then there's one thing. Here. One thing that sets this game apart from other LEGO games. See, while, yes, the levels are very lame and all that, the reason for that is because the focus of this game wasn't actually on the levels, it was on the open world sections. And let me talk to you about the open world sections. On paper, I really like this. In recent times, we've seen the Skywalker Saga, the most recent LEGO Star Wars game, in which it's completely open world. You can travel to different worlds and all that and play out the levels there. Awesome stuff. And I would have loved to see Indiana Jones game like that. Open world, travel to places and go through the levels in that way. That would be amazing. And this was kind of a prototype version of that, while it was still underdeveloped. Open world sections for these levels, and yeah, the ideas are there. It's kind of fun, but obviously not fully realized, and the problem is, yeah, you pretty much just put sections together into one open world. And for those of you who have seen the Indiana Jones franchise, you know Indy travels all around the world. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, he starts off in South America, then goes to Nepal, then goes to Egypt, and pretty much spends the rest of the movie in Egypt. Quite different locations around the world. In this game, you gotta put all that stuff into one open world, so your character can walk from all those locations, working with the limitations that LEGO has in this game. That's crazy. So LEGO made a decision with Raiders of the Lost Ark and just took out the whole South American part. But Nepal and Egypt are still there. And you can famously cross a bridge. There's a bridge in the game that connects Nepal and Egypt. You walk across a bridge from Nepal to Egypt. Craziest part, it's not even a long bridge. It's a pretty small bridge. This is the chaos this game lives in. That's right. In this game, you can walk from Nepal to Egypt like that. Chaos. And speedrunners love this aspect of the game, because that means you can skip right to the final levels in certain areas. And oh boy, is that crazy. So yeah, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, you can walk from Nepal to Egypt. Crazy. In Temple of Doom, oh boy, you can go from Shanghai, China, jump a wall, and be in Pankot, India. You just gotta jump the wall. The big old wall, just jump the wall. Yeah, you heard of the Great Wall of China. If you didn't know, the Great Wall of China actually separates Shanghai, China from Pankot, India. They're actually right next to each other, and it's just the Great Wall of China separating them. You jump the wall, congratulations, you made it. Yeah. And then Last Crusade. Oh boy. Last Crusade, you go from the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, you do a giant Mario Yahoo style jump to Venice, Italy. Then once you're in Venice, Italy, you swim across a little river, and then you're in Berlin, Germany. Congratulations. And then, you jump the Great Wall of Berlin, or whatever wall it is, and then you're in, well, what is modern, in today's modern day, Turkey. Probably wasn't Turkey then, I don't think it was Turkey the time that this takes place, but yeah. Modern day Turkey. Middle of the Mediterranean Sea, you jump to Venice, Italy, you swim across a river to Berlin, Germany, and then you jump to Turkey. Absolute chaos. And honestly, I think this is why they started, maybe one of the reasons they started with the fourth movie, because that first section of the fourth movie is the least chaotic when it comes to the open world. It's just things together, but the only things that are really close together there is like Area 51 and a fake town and then a real town. And it's like, that's not too far off of reality. You're just hanging out in Nevada and like, that's it. That's not too far off of reality. The other ones, you're jumping from across the entire world by jumping one wall. So, I know what you're thinking. Wow, that's kind of crazy, kind of chaotic. Is that the end of the chaos with this game? Oh, no, no, no. we're not done. We're not done. Every section of this game, you know how every section of the 5 levels, every section ends with a boss fight. A boss fight that comes out of nowhere. Because this game just wants to be cool and have random bosses at the end of each section. So it just goes crazy with these bosses that come out of nowhere. Let me describe these bosses for you. So, end of Raiders Lost Ark, there is just, out of nowhere, a giant lightning monster that you have to fight. Giant lightning monster, out of nowhere. You think that's crazy? Temple of Doom has a giant lava rock monster out of nowhere, and this lava rock monster is based off of the real Hindu goddess Kali. In this Lego game, you fight the Hindu goddess Kali. This is a Lego game, and you fight a Hindu goddess. Do you understand the chaos of this game yet? We're not done. Last Crusade, there's a tornado monster out of nowhere. Yeah, just giant tornadoes sucking, throwing everything around. I don't know, man. First section of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, there's that train with the robotic arms out of nowhere. Weird. Second section of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, there's a giant ant monster, yeah, made out of a million ants. A million ants get together and form a giant amalgamation of ants. Crazy. And then the final section of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the main antagonist of the movie, I don't remember what her name is, the Russian woman. She basically becomes Magneto. She gets like magnetic powers from the aliens or something, and yeah, you have to beat her by jumping on some buttons to blow stuff up that she's using her magnetic powers on. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. This game is chaos. Do you think the chaos is over yet? Almost. Almost. But we're not done just yet. Let me show you a real level in this game. Yeah. That's a real level in this game. Do you see the aesthetics of that? Do you see that? This is why this game is so chaotic and it's crazy. That's in a Lego game, man. The aesthetics, it's all there. And yeah, it's based off of a scene from Last Crusade. And yes, it is a Nazi rally in the scene. The only thing that this game took away from that was the swastikas. But yeah, other than that, the aesthetics are there, the books are burning, it's all there. That's not the end of the chaos with that level. See, in the movie, Last Crusade, in that scene, Indy bumps into Adolf Hitler himself in that scene. Of course, that's not in this Lego game, but the Lego game is referencing that scene where Adolf Hitler himself pops up. This is a Lego game where you can cross the entire entire world by jumping walls, can fight a Hindu goddess, and references Lego Adolf Hitler. Chaos. Well, yeah, that is where the chaos finally ends there. Absolute chaos with this game. And to wrap up this video, to all the bad reviewers saying negative things about the 5th Indiana Jones movie, well, congratulations. Lego and Indiana Jones are no longer working together, so we're not gonna get a Lego Indiana Jones 3, and we're not gonna get any more Lego sets with Lego Nazis in them. That's your fault. Look what you've done. Could you imagine? You've seen the Lego Star Wars Skywalker saga? Imagine if we had a Lego Indiana Jones one that was like that, completely open world, and you could just choose to go to Nazi Germany. You could just go there. And then, like Lego Star Wars, when you would start a fight in the Mos Eisley Cantina and everybody would beat the crap out of each other. Imagine doing that, but at an actual Nazi concentration camp. Lego Nazi concentration camps. Guys, you took it away from us. Alright, this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Yeah. That's just something I wanted to talk about. I'm a weirdo that's thinks about weird things like this, and yeah, this game was chaotic. I enjoyed it growing up, and yeah, I just think it's funny in hindsight thinking about how many crazy things are in this game. I don't actually really care all that much about Lego Nazis existing or not existing. Whatever, man, Lego can make the decisions they want to do with the company, whatevs, I don't really care. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, do love Indiana Jones, do love Legos, and Lego Hitler has been confirmed for the Lego Indiana Jones universe. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry that I just spent all this time talking about this game. Why do you guys even watch my stuff? Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Go do something. Yeah.